Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrew. Today I'm checking out some more X-Files. Today I'm going to be watching Season 1 Episode 16, Young at Heart. So guys, thanks so much for joining me and let's get straight into the episode. Well, I wouldn't be going towards that noise. Especially if I was in a wheelchair. I couldn't run away fast.
What are you doing to Johnny?
Going back to your ward. There's nothing you can do for your friend now.
What?
Someone chopped off his hand?
No, I heard him screaming.
I said John Barnett is dead.
Okay.
There's nothing more to see here. You understand?
Well. Well, I think he's still alive.
So what happened here?
Lone gunman took out a sales girl after she filled up a bag for him.
You guys turn up anything?
Not much, except...
Last episode started with a bank robbery too.
You see what I called you?
What about witness descriptions?
White male, 5'11" to 6 feet, ski mask.
Damn it, Reggie, that's Barnett.
Yeah, but it can't be.
He's up and running around again? Somehow?
He did, but not clean. An agent died because I screwed up.
And what happened to Barnett?
He avoided the death penalty on a technicality, but he went down for every job he did. Consecutive terms, 340 years. The judge promised me he would die in prison.
So you think he escaped?
No, that's just it. He did die in prison 4 years ago.
Was Barnett the guy in the wheelchair or the other guy? I can't remember now. I literally just seen it.
The ink is fresh. The note was written in the last 48 hours. A right-hander. Written by someone sitting down. Now I'm just showing off.
Yeah, does it match Barnett?
I'd say it's him.
But you're not sure.
95%.
So you can tell that just by looking at it. She didn't even look at old references to see if it's a match.
He's got a clear shot.
Yeah, he should have taken it.
But he couldn't.
No,
Why?
not with us, you're so close.
Oh, okay.
Because
It
it's
seemed
not by the
that
book.
was.
Would have saved one life, maybe two.
He didn't want to shoot him in the back.
So Mulder did shoot Barnett.
Twice in the shoulder and hand, but not before Barnett killed the driver and Agent Steve Wallenberg. Mulder never forgave himself for that. You should have heard his testimony at Barnett's trial.
He probably should have pulled the trigger earlier.
What did Henderson come up with?
95% sure it's Barnett's handwriting.
I don't know where she came up with that 95%.
You did the right thing, Mulder.
Did I? Steve Wallenberg had a wife and 2 kids. One of his boys is an all-star on his football team now. I pulled that trigger 2 seconds earlier and Wallenberg would be here to see his kid play. Instead, I got some dead man robbing jewelry stores and sending me haikus.
Yeah. That field is just mud. Not a single blade of grass on there.
I'll get you, you son of a bitch!
Got a cat and mouse game going on. I'm betting on Mulder.
You let a lot of people down here in the Bureau. They had big plans for you. A lot of people are saying that Spooky Mulder has become an embarrassment, a liability.
He got a bit too crazy for him.
Not just always best to cover your ass in any event.
But there are definitely other people keeping an eye out on him. We haven't seen them in a few episodes now.
Take us back to the day in question. Was it your impression, Agent Mulder, that John Barnett took a kind of a perverse pleasure in his crimes?
I don't know how he went from the opening scene to where he's now. On the loose killing again.
But you didn't fire. Why?
It's against FBI regulations to unnecessarily endanger the life of a hostage. And I thought that with no means of escape, Barnett would give up.
Well, he thought wrong.
Fired his weapon point blank at his hostage. And then he turned his gun on Steve Wallenberg. Shot him in the face.
Duly noted, Counselor. The jury will disregard the witness's last statement.
Seems very comfortable for a dude going to jail. For the rest of his life.
This court is in recess until 2 p.m. When we reconvene.
Barnett was admitted to the prison infirmary for an infection in his right hand. There isn't any indication or diagnosis of coronary complication.
Well, yeah, they definitely chopped it off.
You knew John Barnett?
Yes, sir.
How well did you know?
Pretty well.
He left you everything he had in his will. He must have known it better than pretty well.
That's how they kept him silent.
He ain't dead, is he?
Why do you say that?
Last time I saw John Barnett, he was right in that room over there. Doctor working on him with a knife took his bad hand clean off.
What doctor?
Okay, well, I guess he's not too worried about being silent.
Yeah, it was Dr. Ridley, that's the one.
Spilling on the beans very easy.
What are you gonna do?
I know what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna hang around and wait for Barnett to send me another Valentine.
He's not going to hesitate again.
I didn't know you believed in ghosts, Scully.
She might be coming around. Slowly.
Fox Mulder.
Barnett?
I'm gonna trace.
Shouldn't I be?
You know, it's illegal to tape another's phone call without their express permission.
In some states. What makes you think I'm taping you?
I was wondering if that's true or not.
I stood next to you in line for coffee this morning.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it'd be a bit noticed.
Man, I'm everywhere you are. Everywhere.
His eyes would be standing there.
Own you.
How do I know it's really you, Barnett?
What did I say to you in the courtroom?
How does he own him?
I don't know. What did you tell me in the courtroom?
If you think you're gonna keep me on this phone with this clumsy act.
Listen, by all accounts, John Barnett is a dead man.
Oh, you're the dead man, Mulder.
This dude's hilarious.
I just need confirmation that you are who you say you are.
You want confirmation? You got it.
What did he mean by that?
I don't know, but that is...
He's probably going to kill somebody.
I'm sure of it.
Gosh. He's going to kill this dude.
Mulder, what do you want? It's the middle of the night.
It's only 10:45, Reggie.
Yeah, they're definitely going to kill him.
Now listen, Reggie, there's just one thing that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, Agent Henderson said that note that was left at the jewelry store was written by a right hand.
That's creepy.
Yeah, so?
Well, this inmate at the prison, he swears he saw Barnett's right hand amputated.
Oh! The hell's wrong with his right arm?
Reggie, you there? Hey, Reggie!
Shit.
I hope you guys brought your fine-tooth comb. I want every piece of lint collected and analyzed. If nothing turns up...
That dude definitely had a new hand. Kind of. There's definitely something wrong with it.
I'm sorry.
I'm just thinking how different things would have been if I would have taken that shot at Barnett when I had it.
Mulder.
Well, yeah. Bodies keep piling up. I don't know how he can write like that with a hand like that. That hand was all messed up.
And I'm assuming from the cursive figures here that it is a male suspect. He has a fairly nice fluid style. Judging from the pressure variation.
That you can write that good with a prosthetic. Even now.
Dr. Ridley, who signed Barnett's death certificate, hasn't officially been a doctor since 1979.
Oh, that's 10 years before the opening scene.
Membership expired and wasn't renewed after the state of Maryland revoked his medical license, research malpractice, and misuse of a government grant.
What kind of research?
He was conducting experiments on young children afflicted with a disease called progeria.
Oh,
The patient you see is an 8-year-old girl,
that's the disease that makes them old fast.
but others become terminal at age 7 or 8.
What's the cause of death?
These poor kids die of old age.
Yeah.
He wanted to begin human trials
Why wasn't he allowed to?
because he hadn't met the criteria. It was all too hypothetical, too dangerous. I mean,
Too experimental.
he talked about them as if they were laboratory animals. This terrible disease, progeria, he saw it as a wonderful opportunity. An opportunity to unlock all the secrets.
To stop people aging altogether.
Do you know what they called Joe Ridley behind his back?
What?
Dr. Mengele. Ahead with the human trials, secretly, on an
Okay.
outpatient basis.
No wonder he lost his license.
Maybe we're not looking for a man in his late 40s after all. Maybe John Barnett has found the perfect disguise. Youth.
Okay, well, I wasn't thinking that before, but maybe he's right.
There is no evidence whatsoever that Ridley's work yielded any results, or that his theories, all hope to the contrary, hold any validity.
Okay. Coming after her?
Projections on this kind of genetic engineering are at best speculative and futuristic.
You probably should get up and check that. Especially when there was just an agent killed in his house. Lucky she's got a gun nearby. Yep, there he is.
Who is it?
Dr. Joe Ridley.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. She's got both of them in her house. Doesn't look like he's de-aging thing worked.
If you're really Dr. Joseph Ridley, where have you been for the past 5 years?
I originally continued my research in Mexico.
He's got the glassy eyes too. Must have did some experiments on himself too.
Myelin being the material that prohibits you or I from, say, regenerating a new hand if we were to have ours cut off.
Okay. He regenerated his own hand?
You were able to grow John Barnett a new hand?
Okay.
Not exactly. Not a human hand, anyway. I could never get the cells to divide or behave properly.
I'm afraid to ask. What kind of hand did you grow?
This episode has taken a strange
By
turn.
taking samples of what we call cell morphogens from an amputated salamander arm and applying them to the back of the creature, they were able to grow a new limb on a completely different part of the body.
Yeah, it's a lizard hand.
The man who owns the Fountain of Youth controls the world. When the AMA censured me, certain sponsors came out of the woodwork. One of them was the U.S. government.
They financed your research?
Yeah, I think a lot of people would pay a lot for that. Here we go. Just talking about him earlier. I'm guessing he had the doctor on the payroll.
I am not particularly proud of the way in which this matter was handled, but like it or not, John Barnett is a fact of life.
Yeah. He was on their payroll.
You, of course, know that Barnett stole all of Ridley's research.
Yes, Ridley
Well,
was...
what Ridley doesn't know, our government is bargaining with Barnett to buy it from him.
Okay.
What does he want?
Freedom?
A lot of money, immunity, safe haven.
Will he get it?
You just want to kill a bunch of FBI agents and get away with it?
You're aware that this freak of science you're negotiating with is a murderer.
Oh, yeah, they don't care.
Could change the course of mankind. Consider the options.
I will.
Could just take the information and then change your mind and take him out.
John Barnett's left index oblique is on the underside of this unit.
Oh, shit.
Mulder.
What do you answer the phone like that for?
Your new friend, Ridley.
He's gonna die soon, like the rest of your friends.
The rest of my friends?
One by one.
You're not that smart.
Well, yeah. You definitely would have got gunned down by Scully last night if the doctor didn't show up.
It'll be your turn soon enough.
But you won't get that chance.
Oh no? Who's gonna stop me, huh? Man, this is the land of the free. Well, I'm just checking in.
This dude's acting like a Batman villain.
Study each of these faces. Know them. Particularly the eyes.
I'm including a diagram of the theater.
Well, yeah, his eyes should be the most noticeable. He's got to be wearing sunnies and gloves. Or at least one glove. Is he here already? Oh, yeah, he's real young. The treatment definitely worked. The government's gonna definitely want their hands on that research. Especially because I know it's obviously worked already. Shit. Okay. She's definitely got to have a bulletproof vest on. Back at this situation again.
Just let her go.
He's definitely got to shoot him this time.
Against regulations? Huh? No, man, you need me alive, don't you? Because I'm the only one who knows where the research is. Huh?
Well, he doesn't need him alive. He doesn't care about that at all.
Just like old times, huh? Huh?
Yep. That's gonna happen.
Don't try to move.
Yeah, she's lucky she didn't get shot in the face. Still trying to get that information out of him.
Somebody kicked me in the ribs.
That bullet went through 8 layers of Kevlar. You're lucky to be alive.
Look at it. She's lucky she doesn't have a few broken ribs.
Mulder, I know what you did wasn't by the book.
Tells you a lot about the book, doesn't it?
Can't always follow the rules.
Scientific knowledge that could change the course of mankind buried out in a field somewhere. Sitting in some safe deposit box. Getting old, just like the rest of us.
Well, that doctor's still alive.
Bizarre that somehow, someday, somebody will find it.
And when they do? Maybe he didn't get his revenge from beyond the grave, but somehow I feel like we haven't heard the last from John Barnett.
I think it would take too long for someone to find that. Although I might just chuck it in the bin. But the doctor's still alive. He said he had like a month or so left. Surely they can get some information out of him. Alright guys, there we are, episode 16. I actually had a lot of fun with this episode. Especially with the bad guy in this episode. It was pretty much acting like a villain straight out of a Batman movie. Alright, but anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.